speaking of chalk protests, which apparently, I mean, there's absolutely no crime greater than writing on a public sidewalk in chalk in this country now, apparently. Because a healthcare activist in Pennsylvania, A.J. Marin, was arrested on Wednesday night for writing a message in sidewalk chalk to protest the Pennsylvania governor's decision to block healthcare for 700,000 residents in the state. Governor Tom Corbett, who we've talked about on this show recently as being the guy who says that people in Pennsylvania, they're just unemployed because they're all high.
Yeah.
They're all on drugs. There's no lack of jobs in Pennsylvania. Everyone in the state is just lazy.
Love to give you an upwardly
addicts.
mobile middle class job if you could put down the Apple bomb for
just
1
come on,
second.
people. Jeez. And then 2, he also said that recently. He said that if he could only find just one Hispanic in all of Pennsylvania, he would hire them himself. If only he could just find one Hispanic in Pennsylvania. The funny thing is,
who would be willing to commute from Guatemala? His phrasing also there was like that they would be commuting in from
because there's like no Hispanics
from
in
South
Pennsylvania.
America.
Yeah, no Hispanics in Pennsylvania. The funny thing is, after he said that, someone in his like cabinet came out and said, "Dude, I'm Hispanic."
And he was just like, "My God,
I
really?
If I had known, I totally would not have hired you."
Yeah.
So wait. So how long is the commute from Guatemala, man? I had no clue. Anyway, basically,
Must be a bitch to get here from El Salvador every day.
Basically, Corbett is basically the only governor in the region who opposes this Medicaid expansion. Opposes the Medicaid expansion. I mean,
these are the new healthcare funds that are eligible under.
We're talking about a guy who is being more, who's being more hardline about this than people like Chris Christie, John Kasich of Ohio, and Rick Snyder of Michigan. I mean, this is amazing. Expanding Medicaid, by the way, in Pennsylvania would give 700,000 Pennsylvanians health care, and it would not cost the state a dime for 3 years. A study has also found that it would add $3 billion per year to the state's GDP and create 35,000 jobs. For all those potheads hanging out in Pennsylvania, they would be able to find some work.
Well, potheads like to go to the doctor. It's sort of like it's like a medical version of munchies. So that's probably what Corbett's thinking.
But anyway, as lawmakers in Pennsylvania considered this legislation, activists, to put pressure on Corbett, basically staged a sit-in at the state capitol on Wednesday, along with a dozen uninsured Pennsylvanians. The demonstrators were kicked out of the building that evening, and as a number of them continued to protest outside, healthcare activist A.J. Marin decided that he would write a message to Corbett in chalk on the sidewalk. He was arrested, and according to the citation, A.J. Marin was charged with disorderly conduct for writing a derogatory remark about the governor on the sidewalk. I wonder what sort of derogatory remark this was. I wonder if it was anything like the guy who was being arrested for writing chalk outside of Bank of America. I wonder if he put something as derogatory as "no thanks, Corbett," or maybe "shame on Corbett," or maybe he actually was arrested for writing some vulgarities. But no, he simply put, Governor Corbett has health insurance, and we should too.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that is
remarks,
pretty
folks.
awful.
Terrible stuff.